to the Roger Reviews channel, and this is the 8th episode of my mini-series known as Hidden Gems, where I go around looking at different toy stores and areas I visit, and we're here in Odessa, Texas, checking out the Warp Zone. So let's go inside. Walking into the Warp Zone, you're immediately warped into what this store offers. Right here to my right, I was shocked to see that he had Galactus, which was a HasLab exclusive. Look at that guy. He has some graded comics up there. He has some Ninja Turtle figures as well. And then of course in the same section, he does have some comic books. I did find like the first issue of Invincible right here. That's pretty cool. He has this Batman one. I love the cover. And then he also has like these ones with like a set when they had the blue tape. So that's really cool if you're trying to collect a set. I love how these comic books are like organized as well. That was really neat. And it spans throughout this entire wall. And then going over here, he has a bunch of Marvel figures. He has some loose figures for a decent price, as you can see. Found Raphael right there. And then going over here, I think every Ninja Turtle fan is gonna like die. Look at all those Ninja Turtle figures. Over here, he has some Power Ranger merch. Dragon Ball, this is more of like the anime section. You can see right there, he has some statues. Really nice selection. Has some board games right there. And then checking right beside it, he also has some other things like some Power Ranger sets. The Pee Wee Herman toys, that was really neat to see. And then of course, I had to go and check out the Black Series section. There's a Jango Fett, which is awesome. He has some Lego figures, but by far, I love this display case of the old OG Kenner stuff. Look at all those card backs. Here's some loose figures for a decent price. Has a Rancor. He has Jabba the Hutt. Look at that Ewok VHS. That is awesome. And then that graded set and some other play sets as well. And then over here, he has some other vehicles and toys. He even has like trading card games from back in the day. But yeah, look at all these individual packs. That is so cool. And then over here in the front desk, he also has some Power Ranger toys that are sealed, things like that. And then he also has some gaming consoles like that Pikachu 3DS, this Game Boy, and then some other Nintendo items as well. So that was my time at the Warp Zone. Guys, this was an experience. Like, going and walking inside of this toy store was unlike anything I've ever seen. It was really cool because if you're dedicated to seeing a lot of like retro toys or you're like into retro collecting, this is the store for you. Honestly, it was so neat because he had a lot of the old Kenner stuff, so that was something that I really liked. And of course, like you saw in that video or in the clips, he had like Kenner figures galore. And he was still bringing out things like he had a Darth Vader case full of figures. He had a Vader case from Kenner that was sealed, and that was really cool to see. He had some vintage collection play sets. He had some really cool collectibles. And then another thing I liked about his store was the overall amount of retro toys. Like, you would look in every corner and there was like Ninja Turtles, like you saw there. There was WWE, Marvel, and it was really cool to see that he had, all these certain characters, figures, things like that at an affordable price. And that's one of the things I want to talk about was the pricing in his store. Everything was affordable. Like, you come across, retro toys there and there, but sometimes it's kind of hard to pick them up because they're kind of up there, the prices. But his store carries like, for instance, the old Kenner, figures from back in the day of Star Wars. Some of them were like under $20. And even though they were like loose, they were like in perfect condition. So there's no problem trying to collect under budget. The same with Ninja Turtles. I saw that he had a wide selection of Ninja Turtles, from every genre. And then it was really cool because he also had like tons of different things that every collector, you know, would love. From comic books too, he had some comic books there, like you saw he had like some modern ones, he had some sets. He also had some like retro games and things like that, which I had shown at the last clip. But overall, it was a great experience. And the guy I met there, his name was Cody. He was amazing. A really cool person to talk to, and you can see like he's a person that you can share your passion with, and like you can tell that this guy knows his stuff. Like when we were talking about like some of the old Kenner things, he showed me one of his like key sets that he had inside the case, and it was like a graded Luke, Vader, and Han and Leia set, with the promotional things and everything that was already graded, and that was a really cool grail of his. He also had like carded figures that were graded as well, but pretty much everything there is perfect for any retro collector, new or old. But that was pretty much as far as like the store overview. The pictures alone do not give it credit. You have to go inside the store physically to get the same experience I had. And it is an amazing feeling, I'm going to tell you that. But I did manage to pull or pick up one product in his store, which was this Gaming Greats Jango Fett from the Bounty Hunters game. This is a really neat figure. I've been wanting this guy for some time now. And this guy, you know, I've seen him go up for like 90, hundreds online, things like that, and it's a hard to come figure. But at his store, I picked this guy up for almost $44. So that's what I'm saying. You have to go into the store physically, get to know him, and get to know the store, because there are some things that you may be needing and that are at affordable prices. But overall, it was a really cool place to go. I want to go again as soon as possible, just to, you know, catch up with him. Also get to see what other things I missed, because there's so much to look at. I might pick up some other things if I do go back. And then, of course, if you are local, he is located there in Odessa. I will put his Facebook information so you can get a hold of him down in the description below. And then I'm pretty sure he also has the directions to his store. And if not, just type in Warp Zone there in Odessa, Texas. But yeah, I want to say again, thank you, Cody, for everything that you had done, giving me permission to do this awesome overview of your store, and I appreciate it a lot. But we're not done there, because before I end this video, we are on our way to the next milestone, which is 200 subscribers. Guys, we are 4 subscribers away. 4. I need 4 more people to subscribe to this channel, and we'll finally review this beauty right here. I picked this up a long time ago at Docks, and with your help and support, I can finally bust this guy open and do a review. This is the Kmart exclusive B-Wing Starfighter. Of course, you know, it's in here, the entire ship. I want to see how the cockpit rotates everything. It's going to be an amazing playset to review, so come on, we got to get there. If you know, anybody, friends or family that are fans of like toy review channels, things like that, lead them to me, because we need to unbox this. And then, of course, after this, we have to unbox the Slave 1 back here. I have it on my display. That's another thing that we're going to be doing here on the channel. And after probably the B-Wing, I'm going to say this. After we reach 200 subscribers, review the B-Wing, I'm going to do another milestone list. Like a tier list. So expect that. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you all on the next one. See you guys.